What's going on, my people? This is Dustin with another episode of Journey to Master, and I am currently in Rockport, Texas, which is down on the Texas coast. I don't know if any of you recall, but probably about 4 or 5 months ago, Texas got hit with Hurricane Harvey. It was the first time that we had a hurricane of that magnitude in quite some time, but it just fucking obliterated the coast. It like went all the way inland and hit Houston too, and like flooded all of Houston. So Houston's a pretty huge place, so a lot of like the resources got diverted to Houston to take care of all of them, and a lot of these like outlying coastal cities, like little towns, just didn't get that much aid. So being that it's been, what, I don't know, 5 months we'll call it, we're just now down here doing 2 houses. There's 2 custom homes from customers that we have up in Austin that just have vacation homes down here. So we're not like coming down here out of the goodness of our heart and helping, you know. It's just that we have customers that have vacation homes down here. And so we've got 2 projects going on at the same time. And it's kind of awesome being able to come down here and, you know, get away for a little while, but it's also a double-edged sword because it's fucking 4 hours away, and we're coming down here every single week. This is like my 13th week down here, and god damn, that sun is really fucking bright. Let me see if I can turn the angle. That's a little bit better. So yeah, this is like my 13th week coming down here. We had 2 remodels, essentially. They're both houses that got hit really bad enough where they just stripped everything down and started over from complete skeleton. So we're getting to the point where one of them is completely roughed and they're putting sheetrock up on it, and the other one we're finishing our rough in probably in the next like week or 2. Being that they're custom homes though, like there's tons of changes, and I guarantee we're going to be back down here, you know, 4 or 5 more times before our rough in's actually completed. And then when this second rough in's completed, the first one will be done with its sheetrock, so it'll be, you know, taped and floated and paint and cabinets and everything probably around the same time, so it'll be ready for us to start trimming out. So then it's going to be another few weeks down here trimming that out, and then, you know, probably by the time that's done being trimmed out, the second house is going to be ready to be trimmed out. So we're going to be down here for fucking months. It's already been months. It's been like 3 months. Anyways, it's kind of cool getting to come down to the ocean though and just fucking relax. It's like 75 and beautiful here all the time. Perfect weather, and the houses that we're working on are like literally on the beach. So anyways, that's what's been going on. My content's been a little bit slow getting out these days because I've literally been coming down here Tuesday morning. I'll leave at 4 o'clock in the morning, drive 4 hours, and I'll work all the way through Friday and then drive home Friday night. So I'm home Saturday, Sunday, and then I work Monday and then just go back down. I've been keeping on doing this. There's actually one day where I had to come down here and we just had to rip out the first rough-in that we did. So we drove 4 hours, worked 10 hours, and drove 4 hours home all in one day. That was a little fucking insane. But anyways, how y'all been doing? I've been doing pretty good. Just I'm trying to get more videos recorded. Being on the road, just it makes it difficult to be able to do that and be able to edit. I've got a laptop that I keep with me, but like just running, you know, Adobe Premiere and trying to do all the editing and everything is, I'm fucking tired. We're working like 12-hour days every single day. So I'm just exhausted, don't have energy to do any of these, and then I'm with a whole bunch of people, so I rarely have time to sit down and do these. But I have some other videos that I've been recording for Electrician U for the other channel that I've got. Still pretty basic how-to kind of stuff. But anyways, so I guess my whole reason for doing this episode is I had a thought. Something that's been on my mind lately is your consciousness, your awareness. I know some people that are very, very great people very loving, very, like intelligent people. But sometimes they let the emotions get the best of them, more often than not, really. And I think that a skill that is necessary in life to learn is learning that your life, the way you're viewing, everything through your life, is almost like you having a flashlight, and you're shining that flashlight on a wall. And your mood and everything that's going on in your life is just what you can see. You're like in a dark room, essentially, and you're choosing to shine your flashlight on this certain part of the wall. And some people tend to only flash their light on this one section of wall, and they don't really shine their light around the rest of the room and see what else is there. And I know some people that are like inundated with being fucking angry all the time, being sad all the time, thinking the world's out to get them all the time. It's like all they're seeing is the fucking bad. And it's like, man, there's just so much other shit to put your attention on. There's so many other things going on in this room. Just fucking shine your light somewhere else. Life's what you make of it, and bad shit's gonna keep happening. Good shit's gonna keep happening. But if you go through life constantly shining your flashlight at the bad shit, all you're gonna see is bad shit. If like you turn a TV on and all there is like fucking violence all the time and like terrorist news and gun control, and you're gonna think we live in a really fucked up world. But I mean, if you choose to turn all that shit off and look at different things, there's a lot of good going on in this world too, and there's a lot of cool shit happening. So it's just something I wanted to put out there for people to think about. Like if you find yourself angry very often, chances are that there's a common thread there in you being the thing that's causing all of the problems. It's not like in this world, it doesn't just happen to be that this world sucks and bad things always happen to you. You may want to look at it as, are you putting yourself in situations where bad shit is always happening? Or are you thinking about things and you're always thinking about them from a really fucked up perspective? Like, I don't know. I've been there in my life. I've been that guy like driving my car and just fucking staring down other guys as they drive by. If they're driving a car and they're staring me down, I'm gonna fucking stare them down too. And I've been the guy that's like in traffic and somebody flies by me and tries to pass me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna ride their ass. I'm just gonna follow them as close as I can. I'm gonna flip them off and I'm gonna fucking yell at them. Like that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Is like that's somebody with a very, very limited scope on what the fuck is going on around us. You got to realize at some point that the people around you in this world, they're all living their lives too. They're going through bad shit too. They might fucking be on the way to the hospital because their wife's pregnant. Like, they could have just gotten fired. Like, you don't know what people are going through in their lives. So my advice is just stop letting people fucking affect you so much. Like, be you and try to be a little bit more unshakable. Like, I don't know, something over the past few years that I've really started to try to focus my attention on is just trying to be a positive influence to the people that I'm around. Try to be kind of a positive motivational force. Not talking about being like super motivational speaker guy. Just, like try to help the people around you. And when somebody's being a dick to you, don't let them faze you. Like you can choose to be a dick right back and it's just going to create more and more conflict. Or when somebody's being an asshole, just agree with them. If somebody's like, oh, this guy's a fucking dumbass, or you're an idiot, you're like, I know, dude, I'm such a fucking moron. Because what it does is it throws them off their game, and they're like, whoa, I don't know how to respond to that. Like, you're agreeing with everything, and it just takes their rage away. Like, really think about what you're doing with this meat suit you're wearing and how you're going through life, the way that you're affecting others, the things you say to people. Like, I don't know. If you find a lot of shit's going on in your life and like it almost seems like the world is in fucking discord with you all the time and that everything's out to get you, I would take a hard look at the mirror and just see like, okay, how am I acting and how am I being towards everybody around me and everything around me? And is there any possibility that I'm acting in a way that makes me fucking have all this shit around me go wrong? Because what I found in my life is once I finally realized that I'm the cause of all of my fucking problems and all my sadness and all my rage and all my lack of, having anything in my life, I was the reason. I was stopping things from happening, or I was getting in my own way, or I was being a fucking asshole, or I was looking at everything in such a fucked up light that everything around me was just fucked up all the time. So anyways, that's my rant, man. I just want everybody to be good and try to be happy. There's a lot of depression out there. There's a lot of people suffering with depression and sadness, and man, I get it. I've fucking been there too for years and years on end. I have family members, really close people to me, that are just like almost clinically depressed, like almost all of the time. They're either sad or they're mad, and I've noticed a lot of it has to do with how we compare ourselves to other people. And it's really seldom, I think, that people take a look at themselves and just fucking love who they are, instead of hating who you are and taking your flashlight and looking at every bad fucking thing about you and what you did in the past, and who this person said this to you, and this job that you lost, and you got embarrassed because of this, and you had a kid when you were 18, you made all these bad decisions, you went to jail. You can look at all of that stuff, sure, and other people are going to look at that stuff, but fuck them. Like, choose to look at some other shit. Be like, okay, well, I got parents that love me, I am good at this thing, or I really like doing this, or I like waking up and fucking seeing the sunset, like it makes me happy. There's just other shit to look at. So try to really get outside of yourself every once in a while and think about the good that's going on around you. Just find good, like look for good around you, and I promise, man, you'll find it. If any of y'all need help, if any of y'all like suffer with fucking depression, or just like genuinely need help, need somebody to talk to, fucking hit me up, man. Email me, go to the Facebook group, one of the Facebook groups, or leave comments below or whatever. I feel for you, and I love all y'all. Try to be your best self every day, man. Just like challenge yourself. A lot of people, I don't think, like in their lifetime, I don't think people get to a point in their life where they try to really challenge themselves to be like their apex version of themselves, or be like their favorite version of themselves. And it's kind of a fucking cool thing to do, like you get to put aside all your bullshit, all the things that you shouldn't be doing anymore. Like, stand up for yourself and stop doing those things. Like, try once in your life to just be the best version of yourself, and be impressed with who you are, and love yourself, and be happy with yourself. Push yourself to get outside of your comfort zone, and like try some things that you'd never try before. But dude, life's too short. I mean, fuck, it's flying by at an incredible pace, and to waste any of it is such a waste. Like, we get one shot here, we get this one chance. Who knows, maybe we get another one, after we die. Maybe we get some second fucking life thing, or eternal lives over and over, reincarnations. Who knows? Nobody fucking knows any of that. But what I do know is that I've never seen one person die and pop back up on this earth. So in that light, like, why not just lighten your load a little bit? Don't be so fucking hard on yourself, and try to appreciate the fact that you're getting a chance to be here. And just do good in the world, man. Do good to yourself. So be good, do good. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.